You couldn't even fabricate a better tyrannical nightmare. This guy right here, he's CHP Officer Granado, and he said he'll give you a ticket for anything under the speed limit and anything over the speed limit.
What's the minimum speed that you can give a ticket for impeding? Like, is there
anything
enough
under the speed limit?
What's that?
Anything under the speed limit.
So anything under the speed limit's impeding, and anything over the speed limit is speeding.
Yeah.
What you talking about, Willie?
Welcome to the protection and service crime ring racket of the California Highway Patrol.
Here's the deal.
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 Here's the deal. So here's the deal.
I don't care who you think you are. I don't care what you think your status in life is. I don't even care if you go out of your way to wear a fancy costume in order to legitimize your psychopathic control freak tendencies. You don't have the right to, and you don't get to interfere with somebody else's rights unless you know that that person is interfering with somebody else. Then you can step in and interfere with somebody's life because they are ruining or interfering with somebody else's life. I want to show you this video right here from Daily Driven Exotics. This is a group of guys who gets together and they drive their exotic cars all over the place. They happen to be in Southern California. We just did a video the other day about the California Highway Patrol, CHP.
Obstruction is...
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
It's nothing more than a revenue generating road racket initiated by road pirates. I want to show you this right here. This absolutely looks like entrapment and an unjust revenue generating scheme. Check this out.
Why am I getting pulled over? Exit. Every single person getting pulled over. I'm interested to see why, when these officers pulled onto the freeway and I was doing the speed limit, why am I getting pulled over at this point? Got the Artura here in front of us. We got that 2-for-1 deal here.
Wait till you hear why they pulled him over.
You have your license with you?
Yeah, man.
I stopped you for a couple things. First and foremost, you're filming the camera while you're driving and you're going like 35, 40 miles an hour on the freeway. You have your registration and your insurance?
Yes, sir.
No weapons are not in here, do you?
Now, I'm Canadian. They don't even give me anything. I got a bow and arrow back at home.
You're not exercising your right to keep and bear arms, are you? Your human right. I know this guy's from Canada, but you still have a human right to keep a personal protection device wherever, whenever. And these guys, the CHP officers, swore an oath to protect and defend your human right to keep and bear arms. What if instead of saying,
no weapons are not in here, do you?
Officer Granado said, not practicing your religion in here today, are you? No Qurans, Bibles, or crosses in here, are there? You don't have any protest signs in here, do you? The point is, your right to keep and bear arms is as unalienable or unalienable as your right to freedom of religion, speech, and protest.
About here or what? Just visiting?
Visiting.
Listen to all these questions this guy asks.
Well, I slowed down because there was like 7 of you officers that kind of swarmed all of us, so it seemed pretty targeted, to be honest.
Swarmed.
Yep.
A whole squad of California Highway Patrol that just pulled out, like 6 of them. There's a motorcycle cop coming up somewhere.
I like that he puts this up on the screen. Entrapment, the action of tricking someone into committing a crime in order to secure their prosecution.
Behind me. One of them's got his lights on now. That was wild.
Watch this
Like, they were
motorcycle cop.
waiting. Absolutely waiting.
You gonna tell me this motorcycle cop isn't speeding? Look at this.
Bro! You see, there's like 7 of them. Got the Carrera GT. Got someone else up here. Bro, they're out in force. There's another one.
It's almost like they got together prior to this right here, all these cops, and say, you know what, man, we're kind of down on our quota. I'll tell you what, let's conduct a little competition here. Let's see how many tickets we can each generate in the next, okay, let's just say 3 hours. Go. That's what this is, a revenue generating scheme. That's all these enforcers are doing. They are the road pirates on the roads, just like we had pirates on the high seas.
And there's another one. Wow. Yo, I can't make this up. And there's another one.
Amazing, man.
And another one. Well, were you not sitting on the side of the road like 4 police officers and then like 3 other ones?
Is this your address right here?
That is my address.
Cool. Where are you going right now?
South OC Cars and Coffee.
Okay. So you came all the way from Canada just to go to that, or are you staying out here?
I came all the way out from Canada to visit. My daughter's birthday was last Wednesday and we went to Disneyland.
Oh, okay. So you've been here since last Wednesday or before that? Have you been here since last Wednesday or before that?
I'm not mandatory to tell you that.
Okay, no problem. And but this is your current address where you get mail?
That is my current address where I get mail, sir.
Okay. Cool. Hang tight right here, man.
Hang tight. Hang tight.
There's like 7 of them on the side.
He got pulled over for going too slow. Listen to what the other guy gets pulled over for. They both get tickets.
Oh, that's wild. That was wild.
Order followers dutifully writing those tickets, generating revenue for the state. It's just, it's shameful. It's infuriating. These people right here are not serving and protecting. They're harassing and collecting.
So he said he pulled you over for going too slow?
Going too slow.
Me too. It's funny. They all had the same story.
It's funny, man. That's all good. It's all these guys and say we're all going too slow. Citation for going too slow. Really, man? Yeah. I mean, come on.
You hear him? The cop said, pulled you over for going too slow. Wait till you hear what they say, what the cop's rationale is for what too slow means.
Normally I would appreciate it. Okay, so I just want to say something real quick. I'm not trying to argue. I'm not I have so many friends for a long time. So what I'm trying to get at is this. Long story short is, somebody else is getting pulled over. I almost get turned on. You probably have it on dash cam. I'm sure you almost saw me get ran over by the guy trying to pull over that guy. So okay. I'm just saying that. So that slowed me down because it was a lane changing game. So that did so I will go against that because that to me was like I had to slow down.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. But what I'm talking about is before that when we were in like Capistrano, from there to like East.
How fast was I going?
Well, you got down to like 35.
But you know, there's traffic in front of me. The whole traffic, everybody was doing that. I'm just saying. I kind of feel like yeah, no worries, but I appreciate it. No, I'll take care of it.
Okay, so all I need to do is sign the red box by signing your 9-minute given time, so you can take care of it.
Can you tell us something? We were being profiled. You see my record? I don't have anything on my record. We were being profiled the whole way. It was not necessary. We're not going fast. Okay, if we're going fast, you'll pull me over. Don't go on slow.
This is called targeting low-hanging American fruit, so you can shake them down. That's what this is. It's a roadside shakedown.
Here's your copy. The board info's at the top.
Slow, fast, it's all the same.
Now listen to this nonsense.
I just wrote you a ticket for impeding.
All right.
Impeding.
What made you choose to only give me a ticket for impeding in the end?
What do you mean? That's what you were doing.
Oh, okay.
Your signature right here.
right.
Take that pen. By signing here, you're not saying you're guilty. All you're doing is basically saying you were here when you got the ticket and you'll take care of it. That's the court information here.
Okay. So I guess I got.
Hold that for you while you sign.
Yeah. You want to hold it?
I got you.
There you go. I got a couple questions. Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
So one, why did you ask me about the duration of my stay here?
I was just asking you questions.
I was just, that's all it is. How much tyranny has been foisted in America from I was just asking how you were doing. I was just stopping to see if you were okay. We just happened to be in the neighborhood. I'm just asking questions. Stop answering cops' questions. It never goes good for you. They're just trying to collect information on you that they can use against you later. Anything you say can and will be used against you, never ever for you.
That's all. As you said, you didn't have to answer any questions.
No, I was just
talking to you.
I was just curious. And then,
So you came from Canada.
correct. I guess my argument was the same thing he was saying, this gentleman here. You guys all swarm onto the freeway like, I'm pretty sure I counted 7 cars and 1 motorcycle.
Okay.
You guys swarm onto the freeway. Everyone slows down because I see 7 police officers rip onto the freeway.
Okay.
So we all slow down. The other traffic in front of us slows down. A couple of cars are getting pulled over. They slow down even more. So that's the cause of slowing down on the freeway.
This cop's not even listening. He's gawking at this car right here going,
Man, I hope one day I can get a vehicle like this so I can look cool.
Okay.
I was also slowing down with a bunch of other, what you would consider exotic cars. But you guys only pulled over the exotic cars. Do you not find that weird?
Not at all.
So you guys targeted us, or you just like colorful cars?
No, we stopped you because you were slowing down traffic before all that. When we pull onto the freeway and come pick a car and pull it over, is it possibly because someone called it in and saying they're slowing down traffic? Is that possible?
Who would call traffic? Who would call in and say someone's slowing down traffic?
People commuting on the freeway?
this guy's freaking lying, man. And that's what they do. That's what they're good at. That's what they're trained to do.
Happens all the time.
Well, it wasn't us.
You had your camera out filming all that stuff.
Yeah, it's filming.
Just bring your video to court and show that.
No, it's filming you guys.
Yeah, bring your video to court and show that. Bring your video to court and show that you were slowing down on the freeway to film us slowing down other cars. And then maybe it'll work. Just bring that.
Fair enough.
Cool?
All right, I like that.
Yeah, awesome.
I like it.
All right,
you give
brother.
out the strategies to beat the ticket. What's the point of giving out the ticket?
I'm just saying it's evidence. If you have evidence showing that you weren't doing anything wrong, bring it.
Is there?
Now, listen to this.
That's what I'm saying.
What's the minimum speed that you can give a ticket for impeding? Like, is there
Anything
a
under the speed limit.
What's that?
Anything under the speed limit.
So anything under the speed limit's impeding, and anything over the speed limit is speeding.
Yeah. Perfect. There you go.
Anything, if you go a mile under the speed limit, you're impeding. If you go a mile over the speed limit, you're speeding. You have very little margin for error. And this guy is going to economically terrorize anybody who goes under or over the speed limit. That's the mentality you've got here. Again, this isn't serving and protecting. This is literal harassing and collecting. They major in harassment, in abuse. This is abuse. If this isn't abuse of authority, there's no such thing as abuse of authority. They should disband the CHP. Now, at this point, you might be asking yourself, each and every year, how much does the California Highway Patrol scam off of people traveling on California highways? Just in speeding tickets alone. And after some research, I discovered that the average ticket is between $300 and $400 and can exceed $500 for higher speeds or special zones. Conservative estimates give a range of $200 to $300 million every single year just in speeding tickets issued by the CHP. And this doesn't count any other violation like running red lights or stop signs or an illegal lane change or failure to activate turn signals. And to add insult to injury, while cops continue to benefit from changing the public's perspective on policing through deceptive propaganda, copaganda shows, Most of the people who are targeted by cops are low income and are just living paycheck to paycheck, barely scraping by. So you thought you were going to use that money to pay your car payment or next month's rent or put food on the table or buy those school supplies and shoes for your kids. No, that's not where that money's going. It goes right into the coffers of the road pirates who use that money to buy more tools and equipment and technology like automated speed camera systems so they can more efficiently extract your hard-earned money from you. They're not out there keeping the highways safe. They're not out there protecting and preserving rights. They're there being leeches and parasites off of the system and the American tax cattle. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comments section below. This is absolutely disgusting. If you want to support the channel, the links are in the description. I will see you in the next video.